Now, you want to lose weight. Which is the best exercise that you can perform to lose weight? There has been a lot of suggestions over the years by trainers, but let me now give you the science. A lot of studies have been conducted comparing something like jogging, powerlifting, and boxing, anything that can make you sweat. And researchers have found that the best exercise that you can do to lose weight fast is called high intensity intermittent training, high HIIT. So let's just call it HIIT. Now, when you run for a distance, okay, or you're doing boxing, or you're doing something that can make you sweat very fast, it reaches a point where you feel that, a lot of heat in your chest, and you run out of your breath. If you do it at high intensity for a short period, that is what we call you have reached what we call your lactic threshold. So in this kind of training, you need to run at high intensity or perform something else at high intensity for about 40 seconds, and then you stop, and then after that you wait for about 60 seconds, to gain your breath back, and then you run again for 40 seconds. You can do that for 30 minutes. That is what is called high intensity intermittent training. In the beginning, a lot of people, scientists, thought that burning fat is about calories in and calories out. But when now we started doing the experiment, we found that is not the case. That is not the case. It's not about mathematics. And I'll explain why. Now, when you do high intensity intermittent training, during that period, I've just told you that you're going to run for 40 seconds and you rest for 60 seconds. During that period, when you have stopped running, your body generates, because you are still hot, your heart is still pumping, maybe you are sweating, your body generates what we call testosterone, and your body also generates human growth hormone, the human growth hormone. Now, what this does, even after training, when you train this way, even after training, your body continues secreting these hormones, okay? But when you jog continuously, when you stop, your body does not generate as much. So high intensity intermittent training, the biggest benefit is you actually raise your metabolism. Because by running, you don't just lose weight when you are running. You cannot lose a lot of weight by running. You need to lose weight even when you are not doing anything. You need a system where you can lose maximum weight even when you are not training. Okay? You cannot be running all the day. You cannot be boxing all the day. You need a period whereby even when you are resting, your body metabolic rate is high for you to maintain your weight. So weight loss is not about calories in, calories out. That is simplistic. And the science that we have proves that is not correct. So the best exercise that you can do to lose weight is high intensity intermittent training. Now, there are two major reasons why high intensity interval training is more beneficial than other types of training. But that is for people who only want to lose weight, because you do exercise for so many other reasons. All right? Now, the first biggest advantage of, for instance, this kind of training has over jogging is because you lose much of your weight after you have finished the training. When you are jogging, you lose much of the weight when you are jogging. But when you do high intensity interval training, you lose much of your weight after training. Now, the second advantage is that you generate a lot of testosterone. These hormones actually helps you to gain muscle. even when you're a woman, a woman also produces this kind of hormone. A man uses testes to produce testosterone, but there's also a small amount of testosterone that is generated by the adrenal glands. These are just on the top of the kidney, and a woman also can generate certain amounts of testosterone to enable you to build bones and also to build muscle. Now, the advantage of this is that most of the mitochondria in your body is found in the muscle. So if there's a process that can help you to gain muscle, that process also can help you to lose weight, and also lose weight when you're not exercising, because it raises up your metabolism. Your muscles are the guardians of your metabolism. So high intensity interval training helps you to achieve that. And so far, all the type of experiments that have been done by various group of scientists, various fields, proves that that is one of the best kind of exercise that you can do to lose weight. Finally, let me introduce myself. My name is Pish, Spish. I started my career in journalism. I'm a journalist, but at some point I took advantage of a program offered by University of Tokyo, and I did genetics. So right now I'm involved in a lot of research in this area of aging and biotechnology, and I'm now a full scientist. I was obese. I had a lot of autoimmune conditions, 3 of them. One of vitiligo, which I had been told cannot be healed, and I had vitiligo patches all over my body, and now you can see it's only on my hands. I healed myself. I reversed my obesity, and if you are watching this today, I have a lot of information in this channel that can help you to make a similar journey on your health, and we can move together for you and for your family. You can subscribe to my channel. You can also visit my website,